We hate Palace. We hate Palace. Finally, the time has come where we beat Crystal Palace at home at the Amex. 1-0 wasn't the most prettiest of games, but we got the 3 points. And like I said on the vlog, it doesn't matter if it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. We just got to get the win today. And we did. We walked away with the 3 points. And look where we are now. Joint 6th place with Liverpool and only 2 points behind Newcastle. If we keep getting these 3 points every single week, then Europa League, Conference League is going to be a thing for Brighton at the end of the season. You trust me. So there's a couple of things to note before going ahead into the Palace match, and that is Adam Lallana. He has indeed signed another year on his contract to 2024. That is very good and very positive because it just, it puts a lot of confidence in us that he's going to stay in the club even when he retires. There is also big talks on Kaoru Mitoma getting an upgrade on his contract, a bigger wage, years added onto his contract, which could be a very big thing and a crucial thing for Brighton. So I hope we do give Kaoru Mitoma a bigger wage and a couple more years on his contract, because I think it will just settle him, on thinking, could I get more money by going to another club? So I think it's a good thing. Good stuff from Brighton at the moment with the contracts. Of course, we know Brighton, Crystal Palace, big rivals. There's going to be atmosphere. There's going to be pyros. And there's also a big banger that went off in the ground as well, which we'll show right now.
Purvis is too good. Whoa! That was loud. Jesus. There it was. Big banger. I was yet to hear one of them, to be fair.
I mean, when this thing went off, it made everyone jump. Even the players looked over their heads and thought, what the hell was that? I mean, look, I have seen a couple of these bangers go off before in the Amex Stadium when Palace have come along. So it didn't surprise me that much that it happened once in the game. I don't agree with them. I like a good flare. I like a good, when the sparklers go off and, the flares come out and all that. I like that. I like the smoke bombs. I like all that. I think it's cool. I think it looks cool. And I think it just brings atmosphere to the game. And I like all the big flags that Crystal Palace, came with. So I really do like all that. But when they're almost explosions going off in the ground, it just distracts the players from the match. It doesn't bring anything to anyone. It doesn't, there is no nice, colourful smoke coming out of it. It's just a big bang, and it just causes trouble. It really does. So then, let's run through our vlog at the Amex Stadium versus Crystal Palace, and that will start with the score predictions from everyone we saw that night. What is your score prediction for today then, Harry?
I'm going for a 1-1, but I think today we'll win 2-0. I think Matoma will get a goal, and then I think Welbeck will score later on in the match.
I know it's a bit boring, but I think it's going to be a 2-1 win.
Dylan, what are you thinking, mate?
2-1.
2-1.
Dunk with a header in the 56th minute, and then Matoma in the 22nd minute, and then 2-1, so then Elise with a free kick.
3-1.
3-1. Goal scorers?
Solly March Brace and Welbeck.
I'm thinking Brighton gonna win 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
We're gonna score Moises Caicedo, Solly March and Jeremy Sarmiento in the last minute.
Absolutely fantastic. Are we getting 3 points today? What is your score predictions?
2-0 Brighton.
Are we beating Eagles? Are we beating Eagles? Are we?
3-0. You heard it here first. 3-0.
So interestingly, everyone said that it was going to be quite a high-scoring match, and even I did. I said 3-0. There's a lot of people that said 3-1s in there as well. But it wasn't. It was a 1-0, which actually, if you think about it, we're always cancelling each other out, Crystal Palace and Brighton. And of course, it's never that high scoring every time we've played them as well. It's always been like a 1-1 or something. So, yeah. So the other thing I do like about the Amex Stadium when we play evening games is they put on this amazing light show at the start, and it just gets everyone ready and hyped for the game. And to be honest with you, I'm glad that Crystal Palace, I'm glad that this Crystal Palace match was an evening game, so we got to see this light show, and it just built the atmosphere from there with the flames, with the pyro, with everything going on. It was brilliant. So then let's get this game underway, and the first big chance that Crystal Palace had, and I think it's probably the biggest chance throughout the whole game, is when Edouard had a header from, I believe, a free kick, and it was perfectly done. It was perfectly headed, but it just went wide of the left post. And you know what? I thought, oh my goodness, this was probably one of the closest chances to a goal in the whole game. At the first 10 to 15 minutes, it was all Crystal Palace. They came full force at us, and it was worrying, to be completely honest with you. They just kept coming and coming and coming with effort and chances. And straight away, at the 15-minute mark, there was Kaoru Mitoma to find Solly March through the gap that he found. Solly March was there, took his shot pretty early, and it went bottom right-hand side corner and took Brighton Hove Albion 1-0 up at 15 minutes.
Go on then, Mitoma. Oh, Solly! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah! 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 And what, Palace? And what? Come on! Come on!
Palace over. 3 points coming our way. It's over. Solly March again. Come on.
Solly March! Great goal! Come on! Come on!
But I was still very optimistic though, because Brighton do love to be the first team to go into the lead, and they always seem to bottle it at the moment. But you know what? In this game, it just didn't happen. I am very glad, though, we got the 3 points at the end of this rival match, considering, you know, Crystal Palace, they are on the low at the moment, and this is the time to take advantage of it. I mean, Patrick Vieira today has just gotten sacked after losing against us. Apparently, they haven't won a game in like 12 games, 12 matches, which is absolutely incredible and unbelievable to think, actually, to be quite honest with you. But after the game, in the concourse, we only had one interview to talk about the match, and I didn't include it in the vlog, and this is why I've waited for this video to include it here. So here is an exclusive interview after the match, talking to Niv once again to see his reaction after the big Palace match. Right, Niv, we get you on at the end again. It's crucial, these 3 points, isn't it? To keep us up there. We've done it against Palace. We couldn't do it at Selhurst Park. We do it at the Amex Stadium. Who's your man of the match today?
Man of the match today, I'm going to stick with what the people said and what the result was right on the pitch. Veltman. Veltman was fantastic. Yeah. Assured, great in defence. No, it was really, really good. I mean, Ferguson obviously didn't have much game time, but when he came on, he was good. I quite enjoyed Danny Welbeck today. He might be a close second for me. I thought his hold-up play was good. Yeah. It was good. And the way we were moving it in the middle today, that little triangle of football playing, I've not seen anything like it in a long time.
Yeah, the 1-2s have been unbelievable.
So good,
but
man, so good.
I don't know, finishing, could we have scored another in that game?
We could have. I'm a bit surprised we didn't get a second goal. 1-0's 1-0, 3 points, you take it any day of the year, especially in a derby like this, heated. Yeah. But I mean, I missed the first goal, came in on 20 because of the trains. But I did think we'd get a second, but I'm very happy nonetheless. Yeah. Very happy.
Niv, it's good to have you on again, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
And on to Grimsby.
On to Grimsby Sunday, you going?
I'm there. And I can't wait to hop on.
Let's do it. Bosh. And do you know what as well? I'm starting to see form at the Amex Stadium. You know, 4-0 at West Ham. And we're seeing 1-0 here again here. And do you know what? We've got Grimsby at home for the FA Cup. If we win this game on Sunday, we go into Wembley of the FA Cup. It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, Brighton fans and of course Crystal Palace fans that will be watching this, respect to you guys. I shake your hand because at the end of the day, it's all football. We all respect each other. And of course, we don't actually want you to go down because we actually want to play you more. We want the rival matches. So let's hope that you guys don't go down, obviously, into the relegation area after Patrick Vieira being sacked because, you know, I enjoy the rival games in the Premier League that we play against each other, and I do not want that to go. If you are brand new to this channel and you've never seen my face before and you're enjoying what you're seeing right now, please go ahead. It would be amazing if you could subscribe and turn the bell notifications on. Like this video if you have enjoyed. Can we get 850 likes on this video? It would be crazy insane. Thank you very much. But anyway, it's been your boy, LiNX Brighton, and I'll see you Brighton Fanatics, Sunday for the Grimsby game. We're going to Wembley.